Hey, over here. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea. What folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. You little tsundere. Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. The way home, the last story arc. Long loading screens, as always. Ooh, very tech in here. Whoa, kinda dark in here. I see a lot of lights. Hola, Iris! Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am! Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark, and where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... I guess Penny just fixed it for us. Well, now the lights are on! But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you! The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag! I guess. My name is Penny. Well, hey! We never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona, I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Calm down, Nimona. You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Iris. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Iris. And I pay my debts. And this time you won't pay them with stolen credits, right? She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. Not paying your debts is old-fashioned. And of course everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my mother stuff, cooking, and... biometric identification in process. Hello Iris, I've been expecting you. And it seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad, probably. What? That's Professor Turo? Nimona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Dad? Please proceed below. Father of the Year. Are they not on good terms? You could say that. Must not be. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to a lower level. Ooh, it opens walls automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. And then all you have to do is jump down. Iris, you have brought Miraidon with you? Yes. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? Glide, but not fly, but yeah. When you reach the button, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people with the stuff just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! Is she planning on just jumping? That girl, is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I guess we'd better go too. Guess we're jumping. Aris, ready for the worst? Of course. Good, that's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Will Miraidon even be able to carry 4 people? What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to scared if we go together. How does that logic work? How do I get on? Get on! My poor shoulder. Now let's see what's down here. Also, I hope nobody is watching this in a dark room. Ooh. A rainbow. And frame drops. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice here. Oh, Miraidon, it's okay, bud. Well, it chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's that student council girl? I'm sure she's just off battling somewhere. What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this! Area 0 is amazing! Come on already! I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Oh, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area 0. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Yep. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's open the 4 locks and get into the lab. That's kind of a video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Just because you call it out game doesn't make it better. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. At least she's excited. Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. Yes, that's why I jumped down here. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish Russians? Research stations. Well, I was close. Great. Oh? What the heck is that? That's the Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Iris, let's take it on together. Do we have to? Why do I even bother? Not like I had to do anything. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? Probably. You think there was something? Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Okay, Penny's a bitch as well. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. The facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. Iris, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using the central panel. What if I don't want to? Thanks to my prototype Terra, I've secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my studies of these crystals. We're determined that the energy crystallization is linked to the being we call... The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which we've dubbed terrestrializing. Alright, now we can disable the lock. That's the professor, better press it. Lock the table. 3 of 4. 3 more to go. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Not a single word to spare for his own son. Like, literally, how is Arvin the only likable NPC in this game? The second research station. About time, too. Phew. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know? Another weird Pokemon? Hey look, it's a Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. That does not look like a normal Delibird to me. Deli? Oh my gosh, so cute. Get away from that. There. What the? Ah! Go, Mios. And the mother sent out Umbra. And suddenly it's bright day. What the hell? A flower. And it's dark again. What? Great game. Good job. Good job, Nintendo. Good job, Game Freak. Oh. How much damage? Oh, enough. Seriously, what was that? Something scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like while Pokemon don't come in here, we should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon... I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What is that? What is that book? Right, that's the same page we've seen before. That one also. Monsters of Area Zero? So, they aren't actually Pokemon? What do you think the Mon in Pokemon stands for, Nemona? I don't really know. What do you think, Iris? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. There's something special. Maybe. They definitely do look different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in the Pokédex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Yeah, that would be nice. Professor! Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Come now, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. Now why would you do that? So that the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean we can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. That you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, if possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Iris. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Sure, in just a moment. The crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret. But if we can harness this energy, it will open up the research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. Is someone playing God? That never ends well. At last I can resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. Yep, disable this one. Professor said so. Well done. Please continue your effort at the remaining research stations. Hey Iris. You know that book he told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Take care of it for me. Okay, Iris? Alright, another research station. Oh, what kind of Pokemon is going to surprise us this time? Nice! We get to chill for a minute. Something is gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh, Base, you're such a worrywart. Huh? Oh, one of those. You see? Wait a sec. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along? Oh, you've battled one of these before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Iris and I are all pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Yeah, let's go, Arvin. Just like old times. Oh, you trade up your Marblestiff a bit. It's 63 now. Wow. Alright, Iron Threads, Flower Trick. That's a crit, but this one is Steel type, so it's not a super effective move. Fire Fang, on the other hand, is a super effective move. And now Flower Trick is going to finish it off. And also, did you see that lightning bug again? Man, this game really could have used another year in the oven. And a more powerful console. Or hey, release it on PC. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. How did it leave, though? You two got to meet one of those Pokemon before our crater get-together? Jealous! If we got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? He's irresponsible. Thought we had established that. Yeah, right. Because it's not like so-brained Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Iris, let's get into the research station. And made into research station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You probably. You feeling rough, Penny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero come to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? Yeah, probably. Something like along those lines. Think you're onto something? It's kinda giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds futury. Whatever you say, Nimona. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin. You had Miraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everyone's little star pupil. I guess I've got no choice but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon, Miraidon, that is. It was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Miraidon, which I entrusted to Iris. No, which Arvin entrusted to me. You had nothing to do with this. Was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Though analysis of its genetic makeup as well as behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundary of time. But I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What of their family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. heartwarming family reunion. Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah. Sounds nice. If we could proceed, Iris, please disable the next lock using the central panel here. Yeah, sure. Let me read your book first. Our time machine research has yielded a Triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. Its name is Miraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Okay. Only one book in this station. Let's disable the lock and continue to the last research station. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue to the final research station. Will do. This one looks trashed. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything in here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Hello, children. Initiating restart. The professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? There's no professor. Well, it was definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've got goosebumps and all. Alright. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Miraidon via the machine, though this one has proven aggressive. That's what happened here. I need more people, more time. That woman walked out not long after the boy was born. So that's what happened to the mother. Still doesn't explain why she's not at home with him, or anywhere to be seen. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were two of me. Press the button? Sure. Only one way forward. All locks disabled. Hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. Still trying to keep up appearances, huh? That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please, make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0.